Hey everybody. So today I couldn't be here. So I'm just going to go ahead and record the video for you because I want you to understand the lesson. Of course, since I'm out, you won't be able to go in the lab. So we're just going to hold that off. I'll be back on Friday. So we're just going to push that back to finish on Friday, okay? So using our time, maximizing our time, we're still working on things that are required. So we're not doing busy work. This is something that's actually required, and you have to do this. You need to work on this while I'm out because we will be moving forward when I return on Friday. So let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, so it's already posted. You're going to go into semester 2. You'll go to week 5. Inside of week 5, you're going to answer the daily discussion question. So, which will be, what is the browser bar in Autodesk used to display? And of course, you're going to use this PowerPoint right here to answer the discussion question. Make sure you do your discussion questions because you do get a participation grade for those. Do not write I don't know or IDK. If you click the pop out, it'll pop up in another page for you. All right, so it says sketch plane cube on campus students only. All right, so once you click here, it's going to automatically take you to a YouTube video. So I'll pause there for now. You're going to complete the drawing in Autodesk. Then you're going to save it to your U drive. This is how you will save it. It needs to be saved just like this. So you're going to save it as your first name, last initial, and then the name of the design. So for example, John G. Sketch plane cube. Okay. After you do that, you're going to submit. The reason you're saving it to your U drive, and I'll show you how to do that, is because I will do a check to make sure it was done so that you can actually get your grade for it. The screenshot, you're going to take a screenshot of it and submit it to this assignment. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how to open Autodesk. So you will have to use my desktops in my classroom. I will make sure that there's enough computers and keyboards and mice. I'll put them out to make sure that everyone has a computer. This logo right here, this Autodesk Inventor, the orange logo, that's the logo you're going to click to get into the software. So it does take a little while to load. We'll just wait a minute for it. But while it's loading, I do want to let you all know you need to make sure you be on your best behavior, and you need to make sure that you do your work. Do your work because I don't do makeup work. It will be considered late if you don't do your assignments when I'm out. So you'll click I agree. And it's still loading. Just click OK. You're going to start working. Start learning is basically gives you like little tutorials, but we want to just start working. All right. So this is what your home screen of Autodesk looks like. The video walks you step by step through exactly what to do. So if you go back to the video, my recommendation is y'all could try to put it side by side. You can attempt to do the side by side if that works for you. Whatever works where you can still see everything that you need to see. Okay. So when you go through the video, it literally takes you, he shows you in this video exactly what to click, and it tells you how to go through step by step. So we're going to do new. And notice that you're going to do standard part, okay? So you will select part. And I'm just waiting for the video to get caught up, guys. All right. So once you select part, you're going to select right click. So all I did was I right click on my mouse and I did a new sketch. When you do new sketch, it's going to come up like this. You want to make sure you have X, Y plane selected. Okay. Now, although on the video it has grids, you don't, but it's still the exact same thing. It's just an older version, but the thumbnails and the options are the same. Okay. So you're going to continue to go through with the video. So notice that rectangle was selected. So you're going to come up here, select rectangle, click on the plus. Let's get back to the front. I apologize. So we're going to do, excuse me, a 2-point rectangle. I apologize. So click this rectangle. Once you click this rectangle, because that was for a different type of rectangle. So you're going to click this rectangle right here, and you're going to do 2-point rectangle. Click the center on the green dot, and you're going to go out. So on the video, I already know. So it's going to be 2, and I hit the tab key on the keyboard to get to the next box so that I could type, and type a 2 and hit enter. So if I hit play, they're going to say he's going to do the same thing. 2, tab, 2. So he has created a base feature because that was the warm up. He has created a base feature, which is the square. To get started. Notice that whenever you right click, that's how this stuff just magically appears. So even though it doesn't look like anything is happening, you're going to right click. So you right click and then you click finish 2D sketch. So I just right clicked and I'm going to click finish 2D sketch. And all I do is roll my the little roller on the mouse, and it will zoom in, zoom out. Okay. He used this little pan option. You can do this as well. So if you click the little hand, you can move it around like this as well. Okay. Got it? Good. Let's keep moving. So you're going to continue to go forward, following this video step by step. So notice that what next he did extrude. Okay. So now, because we talked about this in the warm up on Monday, the difference between extrusion and extension. So remember that extrusion is making something from a 2D to a 3D. Extension is changing the area of it. So it's like when you resize a picture in Google, that's extension. But extrusion is when you take a 2D shape and make it 3D. So we're going to extrude this square that we just created. And remember, once again, the square is the base feature. So let's just go back so that we can make sure we keep up. And there's no volume, but there's no need for volume. All you need to do is see what he's doing on the video. Yes, I'm referring to it as a him because that's the name of the guy who created the video. Okay, so notice that I hit extrude. Got it? Once you hit extrude, it comes out to a number. Let's see what number he's going to select. I believe it's a 2. So you change this to a 2. That way we have a 2 by 2 by 2. It's all 2s, okay? And then you click OK. All right. So the video is only 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. You're going to literally follow through this video all the way through, okay? Continue to do exactly what's being done. Remember, when this little pop-up happens like that, when it just automatically appears, that means he's right-clicking on the mouse. So it's nothing, you don't have to look for anything. All you do is right-click on the mouse, and it will pop up so you can select whatever he's selecting, okay? All right, so I will be back on Friday. I should be back on Friday. So make sure you're doing this. The way you screenshot, once you're done, I'll show you how to do to save to the U drive. But the way you screenshot when it's all completed and you've colored it, because if you look at the end of the video, you will end up having a cube that you can change the colors on. So he chose black, but you can choose whatever color you would like. And he was going to show you as well how to change the color. But this is what you'll start off as, and then you will play around with the software to have to end up with a cube that looks like this, okay? So the way you save to your U drive, let me go ahead and show you that. So you're going to go down here. Notice where I'm at. I'm down in the windows at the bottom of the screen. No. Let's just do this. So I'll do file, save as. Instead of documents, you're going to drop down to this PC. So when you go to file, save as, you go to this PC. And if you scroll down, you will see your U drive. So yours is going to say first initial, last initial ID number, and it's going to be a U. Mine says RV Clayton because that is my login. So yours will say first initial, last initial ID number. So you click on it, and then you're going to name it. Remember what I said, you're going to name it. So you're going to name it your first name, last initial, sketch plane cube. Got it? Once you do that, it will automatically choose the save as type. You don't have to mess with anything down here. Then you will click save. And I already saved it before, so I'll just replace it. Actually, no, I'm not going to replace it. So because I've saved it before, I'm just going to change mine to something different so that it won't. But you don't type 2. All you're going to type is first name, last initial, sketch plane cube, and hit save. It automatically saves to your U drive. That way, when I come back and I ask to see it, all you should have to do is go to here. If it's already saved, you'll go here. You go to this PC, go to your U drive, and it should be right here. So this is the one I had previously. This is the one that I just saved, okay? So that's how we'll recall it, and that's how I'll grade it when I come in on Friday. Now, screenshot so that you can turn it into Schoology. Let me go ahead and close this out. All right, so notice that step 4 says you're going to screenshot the final product and submit it here. So mine's look a little bit different. Yours will say submit assignment. So you're going to click the print screen button on your keyboard. Let me show you where that button is. So the button is right here. Excuse me. The print screen button is right here. It's right above insert, okay? So once you click print screen, although it doesn't look like anything happens, it does. Or you can do the snipping tool. So with the snipping tool, whichever you choose, just make sure you submit it. Otherwise, if you do the print screen, if you go to paint and paste, it will paste the entire screen. So I clicked print screen and I can see my entire screen, okay? From here, you will save this to your U drive and submit this to the assignment, okay? So once again, if y'all have any questions, please reach out. Ask me questions, send me emails, send a message on Schoology, whatever you have to do. But you need to make sure you get this work done while I'm out, because there's no such thing as makeup work when I'm out. You do the assignment the day that it's assigned, and you don't waste your time, because you should value your time. I only see you every other day, okay? All right, so y'all have a good day, and remember, do what you're supposed to do.